Okay, there you go. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? I am so tired. Hi. Welcome, Just. Welcome, Drifter. And welcome, Bar. You guys are very early today. Hello. We're doing, as you can see, punishing Grey Ravens today because I wanted to continue the story. If I drag it out any longer, we're never going to complete the extra stories, and the main story is just going to be a dream of the past. Now, whether or not you place a day and night cycle, that's right! Somewhere in this world it's morning, somewhere in this world it's afternoon, and somewhere in this world it's nighttime. Whenever, wherever. How you guys doing? I hope you're having a good day. I had a pretty fairly good day. Did a lot of stuff, mostly walking. I walked from point A to point B, and then point B to point A again. God dang. My legs are tired. I ran our hike, that's right. It was a long walk off a short pier. I can promise you it was not near the ocean, but it allowed me to see a great view. Alright. Transcend. Oh, right, sorry. Oh my god, I'm all over the place today. We're doing Extra Story 1, Grand Blue, by the way. Yes. It's Extra Story 1.5, because we left it off when I just couldn't stand anymore last time. I was too tired. We're doing Transcendence. Yes, we are getting to it, Bar. We certainly are. Maybe I should take a hike to the pier, though. They have good view there. How you doing, Just? I hope you also had a wonderful day. As Chrome begins calling for a transport fleet from Babylonia, Kamui stirs awake. Getting over a mild cough. Oh, I feel ya. I feel like I'm still recovering from that super spicy pepper I ate from yesterday. Excuse me if you hear something in my mouth, is because I'm eating a cough drop. Nothing that's stopping me from working, mostly just annoying. Gotcha. I feel ya. Something like that, eh? Unfortunately for my job, I rely solely on my voice, so if I can't talk, it'll be a disaster. You people. Kamui hops and takes on a combat stance in one motion, wielding his greatsword and pointing it at you. What's going on? Why is my mind projection looking like this? Well, it's not like it matters. Fighting's all the same. Something's not right. You have a feeling that this Kamui in front of you is not the Kamui you know. Where is Kamui? I should be the one asking you. Recounting HSR fundings 22, 23, 24, 25, 30. I'm assuming that's the amount of wishes you've got there, my friend. Not too bad considering how funding for HSR is quite stingy. Although that being said, the anniversary award seems to be very generous this time around, so I guess we can all look forward to that one. Where has Kamui gone? Why can't I talk to him? Could it be... Quite likely. You must be Kamu, right? You aren't virus embodiments. Where are you? Let's see, seems Mike is happier today. Oh, that's fantastic to hear. I'm very happy about that. And also, thank you for giving me an update. Maybe my computer was as tired as I was yesterday and needed a good rest. I guess a quick restart is what it needed. But it doesn't matter. I ordered a new mic. It'll be here on Monday, so I guess we'll be testing that out too. Maybe my voice will change when that comes around, we'll see. Quite excited, to be honest. Camus freezes with his great sword still raised. He seems to have noticed his appearance. What's going on here? After spacing out shortly, Camus swerves his greatsword, pointing it at you and the others. Explain. It's a long story. Then make it short. So I'm stuck in this state because of that Roland. That's right. And if we don't get this fixed in time, Camus' consciousness might disappear. At least according to Asimov. I'm not going to Babylonia and letting that gloomy nerd experiment on me. Looks like there's only one choice left. Let's see. Somebody gotcha, CC. Quits after 3.2 program. Yeah, I'm not too surprising for the... Was it Castris, I believe? Was the unit that made a lot of people quit at HSR. So hello there, Shadow. No worries, no worries. Thank you for checking in, friend. Always happy to see ya. I hope you have a good rest of your day as well, and sleep well. I know tomorrow's Monday, lots of things to do. Let's see, PC sounds run into issues every now and again. Yeah, that's true. Might have been that. Emotional passive? Oh my. Mayhaps it is stats, Bar. Are you going to try and eliminate it to culprits? From what you just said, he's a pushover anyway. If I could just... Camus trembles and spasms. His great sword gives a dull thud as it falls onto the beach. Camus' body tenses, as if trying to resist something. Vegvisor? Commandants, be careful. Like a spring being in coil. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, my grammar is bad today. Deep breath. We can do this. The global passive is nuts. It really is. That's why. There's like 2 separate male characters that's gonna be coming soon. I don't know if I want to pull for her because of that. I gotta stay strong for my husbandos. Like a spring being uncoiled, Camus' body shoots out like an arrow with his great sword in hand. He cuts a wide sweep aside. If it were not for Karenina pushing you to the ground, the blade would have slit your throats. Commandants. The viral density near Camus' frame is rising rapidly. He needs emergency buffers now. Vegvisor. Looks like he's not listening. Then we'll have to do it the hard way. Karenina swings her bazooka to deter the advances of Camus. Using the explosive thrust of the bazooka, she forcefully knocks Camus over and buries him to the soft sand. Live, now. Lucia and Lee combine effort to pin Camus' upper body down before he come to. Camus' failing limbs send spurs of sand flying. Seeing opening, Liv hurriedly links a primed buffer to the back of Camus' neck. Mind buffer at max outputs. What happened just now? I limited your power output to 5% of your original through a buffer. We'll try to figure out a solution before the buffer fails. No, what I want to know is why I suddenly took control of Camus' body. And why is this body getting out of control in my hands? The energy control system in your body isn't functioning properly, likely because the mind of your frame is severed. I can't perform high-precision repairs alone. We might need help from Babylonia. Once again, Asimov time. That's right, it's time for Asimov to Asimov all over the place. What is it this time? I just went for a coffee break and you got in trouble again. Let me try if I can play Tribe Now with my VPN enabled. Yeah, sounds like a good time. Tribe Now, I'm assuming that's Nikkei? Or which Tribe 9 bar? Is it from HSR? Man, I really need to learn the terminologies in that game. Cut the crap and just tell me what to do. That Kamui? How did he wake up? No, it's Kamu. It's very confusing, actually. They only have one letter difference. It's not Kamui that woke up. Ah, in that case, nice to meet you. Stanganrampa. Oh my. Now that's an old name I haven't heard in a long time. You see, Vegvisser, the Icelandic term Vegvisser translates to wayfinder or signpost, is a symbol used to represent guidance and protection against getting lost. Ah, how interesting. Okay. An Icelandic origin, a wayfinder. I wonder how he's gonna play into the story then. Let's see, let's do away with greetings. Never liked them. No, I'm just trying to be nice, because I'll be taking a spin in your mind next. What? Yep, literally. I have no idea what you're spouting, but you're doing a real good job of pissing me off. If you find it weird or have questions, I can give you a short primer. Fine. Guess I'll crush the comms terminal after I hear your explanation. Okay, then I'll begin. As you should already know, the mind is a system designed to maintain human consciousness for constructs. And for some reason, someone added a set of general-purpose computer, 1 to 0 terminals, to the virtual human brain neural array structure. Wait. I think I was that very someone. Well, whatever. In a nutshell, if the mind cannot find a corresponding solution in its error library, the GPC parts will endlessly try to open a door that doesn't exist, because it only remembers that door. Even if you, the owner, have moved away from home, kicked it, or if you headbang to heavy metal, it'll still keep looking for you. In short, it'll keep looking for the designated doorway until it finds it. So, what's that got to do with me? If you're just another average construct, then it wouldn't matter. But you're not. Your signals are hodgepodge, but they're characteristic signals of the Ascendant network in your invert device echoes. This means that, though you're not an Ascendant, you're still similar to one. It fits in with the Team Kamui is in Strikehawk. Does it? Is Strikehawk the team that usually maps out the area that they defend or something? Or fight in? I mean, if that's the case, if they're navigators, it would make perfect sense. See, based on the Commandant's description of the situation earlier, I've decided to classify these Ascendant-like beings with special characteristics like you as Transcendents. Transcendents. Yes, a transcendence. Because of the transcendence nature of Kamu, from what you have described, and in the in-between states of them being on the other side of a construct, but not to the point of being an ascendant. For now, all we know is that Kamu's transcendence, the work of Roland. Roland has granted him ascendant's characteristics somehow. Comparing with previous cases, we can see that Kamu's case bears a high degree of similarity to Kulong leader Chu. And Kamu's appearance has essentially confirmed a hypothesis I've reached with President Hazen before. There are more ascendants than the ones we know of. There are likely ascendants with other purposes in mind, or even ascendants who are willing to work with us. I seem to have gone off topic. Let's continue. Let's return to the door metaphor. Kamu, you are the one who moved houses, making the control system in your body unable to find a door home. This is what happened. If you are indeed the Kamu from the Kurono data I have, you have transferred a 1-0 terminal ownership to Kamui in the past to let him take charge. In other words, your consciousness does not have the authority to access or use most of the terminals on this frame. Action module terminals keep no locks. You feed them any signals and they'll move. but your energy-related terminals require additional plugins and authentication. Same difference. It'd seem more like search units, but I guess mappers work too in a way. Gotcha. That makes sense. Searchers, huh? They must be very good at playing fetch. Actually, now that I think about it, I guess Kamui having a golden retriever personality makes perfect sense. Just tell me a solution. Return to Babylonia for maintenance and repairs. We'll completely separate you from Kamui and plug your consciousness into another frame. Of course, because of the unknown factors of Teeny Brown, even if we separate you from Kamui, we can't guarantee that Kamui will recover. But they should be able to buy both you and us the necessary time to solve the problem, at least. Sultan, before you go on your vacation, I remember giving you a special tech prototype. It's a little something I made after getting ideas from the callers on the Niter. It's essentially a necklace-sized remote connection pod. What are you waiting for? Find it weird that it's so small. Hurry up and whip it out. Sheesh. We're whipping it out. You could have bought us dinner first, girl. Or whip out the prototype necklace. Put it on and I'll explain. Alright, explain first. It's pretty much the same thing as from April Fool's Day. But I remade it into a system on a chip, and then had the WGAA make me a shell. Then I wrote a masking algorithm that reduces the consciousness stress to 0.27% of the original, even with the same power outputs. Geez, straw, listen, drift. When in doubt, the guy's asking you to whip it out. I'm gonna whip it out. What can I say? I'm easy like that. By that, I mean necklaces, of course. They want to see the necklace? I'm gonna show them. And then some more tech magic, and it's done. Put on a necklace. Okay, caught the signal. Camus, I want you to get as close to Sultan as you can. And by Sultan, we mean Commandant, of course. It's our name. Camus walks over with a doubtful expression. Liv, how long can the buffer last? The effect should start to fade after 10 minutes. More than enough for me to redirect the gateway. Okay, beginning assess. A little warning, it might tickle. How ticklish. Okay, I'm in. What's with this visual interface? Oh, never mind. Camus, your energy output should be back to normal. You can try moving around a little. Where am I? Oh, forgot about you. It's okay. You're now seeing the visual interpretation of Camus' mind, in other words, Camus' consciousness. Too much trouble rewriting a visual interface with a transcendence. Camus would be the one doing the fighting anyways, not you, so I redirected your visuals to his mind instead of the frame. You'll be fine as long as you have access to the energy modules and tactical authority, which is why I'm keeping everything simple. Transcendence might require a completely different system in a roots level. It might take some time to create a full set of compatible terminals. The frame will also have to be redesigned the way Nicola intended. I just tried it out. Everything's going smooth. Guess you do know your cogs and gears, huh? Okay, then it's sorted. You can stop worrying about the small stuff, and I'll provide Commandants with a signal reference for visual supports. You should head towards Roland and the others. I found traces of his signal a little further ahead of you, like he's still keeping a close eye on your condition. Let me get this straight. I still don't truly trust you. But to get Kamui back to normal, I have to leave half of my half in your hands for now. Oh my. Oh my. Who do we have here? Such a bad boy squirming through the filtering this way. Did you know most converted constructs become zealots of hatred and despair, when these emotions are merely amplified by the filtering. Of course, past the points of no return is a fare thee well to their souls. Whatever, just tell me how to get Kamui back. As the true master of your mind, is that all you want? How revolting. Did that phantom of a Kamui weave some dream so sweet that you can't pull yourself out of? I'm not here to make small talk. I'm stuck here in this outdated frame, just to make you spit out what I want. I'm mad, so prepare to pay. Goddess? I'm not doing that, Roland. My hero! Look like you truly did escape the trial in some way. Humans, and you lesser than human beings, you're all the same. The network chose you, but you always let the network down. Fine, come on. Time for a good whipping, my bad boy. After all, it's the teacher's responsibility when a vile little rascal doesn't grow into a proper functioning human being. Oh my. Rohan, I didn't know you were so kinky like that. Another naughty one transpasses in here. Very well then, let the game begin. Oh my god, so loud! Give me a second. Sheesh. Yeah, blow my eardrums out before we do anything else. Nice work. Let's move on to the next puzzle. There's only one here that stands out from the rest. Okay. How do I tell the difference between them, though? I mean, this one's not throwing it at the same time as the others. Well, that wasn't so hard, was it? Keep walking. The final challenge lies ahead. You're the final challenge. And finally, let me test your skills once more. Nice. Ow, ow. Rude? Rude? Thank goodness they made it so easy. Oh, that's a nice art. Kamui roars angrily, launching heavy blows at Roland with a great sword in his hand. I thought you could only bark like some rabid dog. Turns out you can bite. Roland grins his teeth to fend off another blow from Kamui. But his stance is getting unsteady, even beginning to tilt back uncontrollably. Turned his frame back to what it was now. Roland draws his shotgun to fire 6 shots at Kamu's face, then uses the open to leap backwards. Well, well, looks like you'll be quite the hassle to euthanize. Whatever, it's you or me. Kamu was about to swing his greatsword at Roland's face when dull mechanical thuds and a synchronized voice ring out behind Roland. Warning, intrusion detected in the underground area. Oh, looks like our actual main dish is on stage now. Playtime's over. You have to excuse me. Yes, you're excused. Just like earlier, Roland's whisper seems to be doing a number on Kamu's hearing modules, causing great difficulty for Kamu to even raise his greatsword. Roland, you stink. My child, you'll understand one day. In the end, you will walk the same path. Oh, just you wait. We'll see how long you can keep barking like that. Roland turns away from the incapacitated Camus and exits, leaving only Camus now leaning on his greatsword, barely staying on his feet. My. We actually had to use our own characters this time. How exciting. It took you and the others 10 minutes to reach Camus. As soon as Liv is done with Camus' emergency repairs, Camus pulls himself up, trying to go after Roland. I advise you to calm down. You can't stop me. Not that I'm planning to, but if your frame breaks down, Kamui will be goner than gone. You must know this deep down. Even if you wish to battle, you must hand Kamui's frame out first. You're just like what the Corono report says. Well then, I have a proposal. What is it? Kamui's frame must be sent back with his closed-off mind for a thorough examination. You're placing Kamui at risk every second you stay in this frame. At the same time, I know I can't stop you from going after Roland to settle scores, so I have a proposal. You return Kamui's frame, and I'll help you go after Roland in another way. Through Nicola's connections, we have fortunately found a frame that syncs well with your mind. The performance might be slightly subpar, but your functions will be relatively stable in theory. You'll need some extra modifications to use it long term, but for now, it can still handle around 10 days of combat. You can't keep fighting with Kamui's frame, so you can have this instead. You go do whatever you want with this frame while I figure out how to fix Kamui. Watch out. High energy reaction from above. What is Asimov even thinking, firing an airdrop from ray gun? A railgun. Specialized pod to withstand the impact. No faster way to get a frame and a surgery cable delivered in an hour. What are you waiting for? I can perform the operation remotely, but you'll still have to connect to the transfer device yourself. Will Kamui be okay? I'm a scientist. We don't talk in absolutes. But compared to the Ascendants and Corono, I think we at least have a little more trustworthiness. My personal opinion, of course. Camus pouts, then pushes the crowd away and stomps towards the surgery pod. I think Kamui told me some stuff about you. Name's Asimov, yeah? Oh? And what did he say? A guy is a weirdo. Only ever talks about texts and theories. Might not be a fun guy, but definitely not a bad guy. Kamui extracts the connection cable from the pod and points it towards the ports on his frame. Sounds too optimistic for me, but I guess I can try believing in him. Trusting people willy-nilly sure gets on my nerves. Sure. Camus nicks the connection cable on his data ports and sits on the ground as if asleep. I can't promise you Kamui will be okay, but I've never let anyone down before, and like to keep that a record. Some time passes. Commandant, I'm here. Move Kamui's body away and open the pod door. I can't words. Move Kamui's body away and open the drop pod door. Okay. How's it feel, having your very own body for once? Not exactly the same as before. Good. The frame is adjusted according to your data in Corono. Camus stands out of the airdrop cabin, moving and stretching his body. He then lifts his greatsword. Let's go. No time to waste. Wait. After switching into a new frame, you have to... Just give up. You can't stop the guy. What about Camus' frame? Load him into the drop pod and press the blue button, or return to the transport craft. The transport craft is set to return to Babylonia when it retrieves Kamui's frame. You can now go back to what you were doing. Which is on vacation, is what we were doing. Before being interrupted by all this drama. Of course. Now that that's all taken care of, back on the beach. Gotta catch up with Camus. Nowhere to go but into the park. Yep. Big oh wait, can I actually cut the watermelon? That would have been too good. We can interact with the watermelon. Why is there a watermelon on the doorstep? According to the database, that appeared to be a park mascot that failed to make the cut. Is that supposed to be a flippin' pun, Liv? It literally failed to make the cut because no one cut the watermelon. What is a mascot? It might take a while to explain that one to Lucia. Just leave it, Lucia. It's too much knowledge for your little mind right now. Go back to it when we have time, which will probably be never. We got so much to deal with in this world after all. Oh my lord. We just got Jojo posed Jojo posed on by these flippin' robots. Huzzah! What's that wheel in the distance? A Ferris wheel, I think. I saw it in a magazine once. Looks to me like a ring-shaped elevator. Oh no, Drifter! Drifter, bots alert, Drifter! Off with their heads, chop that boss to pieces. The only bots allowed on this stream is flippin' constructs and nothing else. Thank you, Drifter. Much appreciated. Looks to me like a ring-shaped elevator. There are Roland's trails here, headed that way. Yes, Roland Trail. The Trail of Roland. Let's keep following it. Hello? There you go. A hot air balloon. Why is such a primitive transport doing here? They say Golden Age people like vintage things that let them live in the past. Roland might have gotten to use it. That is that is the most interestingly shaped hot air balloon I've ever flippin' seen. It's like a little presence. Well, it's not a very little presence, a very big presence, actually. Bots still be funny? No. They are entertaining if nothing else. For the treasures of Venus Splash Park. For taking Caribbean as our own. We shall rise against those ignoring superheroes. Good guess. Your only way out of this is to defeat us, square and fair. Fair and square. How did I mix that up? Flippin' square and fair. Okay. Fair and square? Yes, of course. I only do those kind of fights anyways. Alright, time to go on our Narwhal ride. Riveting gameplay. Should have probably added more tea leaves to my tea, but it's okay. Some slightly watered down tea today. Thirsty. Oh my. Can't attack him? Find a way to open the gates. Huh. Which gate are we opening though? Okay, nope, that's not the unit I want. Oh! That's strange. We can attack you now? Did you just take a while to load in or something, my friends? Something dropped from Martini. I bet it was the flippin' key they were keeping away from us. There you go. Very nice. Oh. The mascots came to life. Cut them to pieces. Delicious. What a long detour. Looks like Roland deliberately laid those trails to mislead us. But no matter what, his trails vanished here, that's for sure. There's a hatch hidden in the foundation wall. The trail ends before a hidden hatch in the foundation wall. Looks like Roland went through the hatch. Alright, Lee, you go through the hatch. Got it. Cracking it open now. Liv, run a full scan. Roger. Just as a common industrial-grade airlock, the doors open. Wait, Lee, don't move. Liv Grace gives a startled cry, and Lee immediately stops the movements of his hands. What's the matter? Commandant, every meter down the hatch, the viral density spirals exponentially. It's already at dead zone levels. If we open the door now, Commandant, you'll die from the virus within 5 minutes. How in the blazes did the viral density differ so much from above and below ground? Did they lay this entire flippin' place with partition tiles? Talk about burning money. Now scanning. It looks like what Karanina said. You what? Can constructs withstand this level of density? No, I'm already reading higher density levels than most dead zones. It's not something an invert device can offset. It's almost as if someone have maliciously concentrated all the nearby virus underground. And just like that fishy ascendant in Kulong. Lamia? Yeah, the ascendant who can freely control the viral density near her. Quite the hassle to deal with. If that's the case, we can't do anything about it. Hey, forgetting someone? Can you withstand the density? That nerd, Asimov, told me something about the operation. What Roland buried in the deepest recesses of my mind is something like an AceNet's terminal. Which means that I should be able to move freely within a high viral density area. That might indeed work. To make sure Kamui is safe, our interests are aligned, temporarily. You owe me one for this. Thanks. Not that I don't think you even want anything, really. Besides keeping Kamui safe, of course. Thank me when it's all over. Alright. Well, we shall do that. Thank you when it's all over. Kamui descends the narrow and inclined tunnel as if in a free fall. Soon, an enormous expanse unfolds before Kamui's eyes. Who would have thought that there would be such a massive area under a water park? Grabbing onto one of the pipes to decelerate, Kamui lands with an inhuman lightness. He raises his head. The place is in fact even more expansive than he had imagined. There stands a colossal of power supply modules, encircled by an automated production line, crimson electricity pulsing like fire in the machines, indicative of the nature of their fuel. Every breath, every strand of air here is virus, concentrated to the point where a single whiff can end any human's life. And yet, even in such an environment, Kamui does not feel the slight bits of discomfort. Looks like that Roland guy wasn't talking out of his rear. In the vast cavern, Kamui's words were answered not even by echoes. If you don't bring him back to Babylonia for emergency treatment, his frame won't just be useless, but the stability of his consciousness will also be jeopardized. Time to hurry up. My. I wonder if there's something more going on between these two. I mean, they used to be enemies, now they're friends, and I feel like Kamui has developed quite a strong bonding emotions for our dear boy Kamui. A fork in the road. Try to contact the others, but no response. Looks like I have to go with my instincts. Alright. I hope your instincts are accurate, my friend. Alright. That's not good. Not good instincts. Your instincts has not done us any good yet, friend. Hello? If anything, one thing, Roland is not a liar. That is true. That is true. In fact, he is so bluntly honest that it worries us sometimes. Alright. Go down the elevator shaft. Maybe that'll help us with something. I do like how wide the stage is, though. Really giving you a sense of nice freedom. The terminal in the middle seems to be flickering. I'll go check it out. Oh, not that terminal. What is... Okay, fine. I guess this is a terminal. I'll take the elevator to the upper floor. You know, PGR, I don't know if I would count this as a puzzle if you just guide us through the entire thing. You know, giving us a few battles and calling it a day might have been the better option. What's this? A button, a switch, and a panel. I found you. Found what? The key to the entrance? Assuming. Right when you're about to lose your patience, Camus finally contacts you. I found a control room. The connection underground is very unstable. I just found a place where I have signal. Good, Sultan. Transfer the visuals over. I'll run the analysis right away. Hey, tech guy, hurry up. This place ain't all flowers and daisies even for me. Don't rush me. The more you rush, the slower it gets. That's right. Every time you complain, I'll add 3 seconds to this. That's basically what happened. There was a trip up due to unexpected company, but the situation is under our control. Is that so? So where is our main dish? He is now wandering in the center of the auto building structure. Like it will take him quite some time to squirm out of that place. Long enough that the others can get our plan on the surface sorted out. Please do not worry, Miss Luna. He can't do anything in this hunting ground of ours. Of course, you need only will it, and I can arrange for the corrupted to dispose of him in advance to prevent future problems. He and the data he holds will pose no threat to you, milady. No. Act according to plan. I decide what to do with him, not you. Roland, do you find my decisions disagreeable? No, I would never. This Luna is very scary. Miss Luna, the deeper you hide your true purpose, the greater my curiosity grows. Okay, you know what? I'm starting to see it now. I'm starting to see why they making us playing these extra stories. I can see how it ties into the main arc now. This really do give us more context to what happens. Scan complete. Looks like this panel is linked to the passages in various parts of the park. Parts of the park. As for the other one, it's probably the park's power management switch. Still looking into it. You might want to get a move on. Pressing the wrong button shouldn't be much trouble. I'll contact you when I make progress. Then the only thing that's left is... Commandant, I'll just press all the buttons and pull the levers. The floor is yours after that. Alright. Roger, roger. A theme park, huh? Not a Vera place. But good enough as long as there's a battlefield for me to dance. Nothing else matters. 21. Ready. Awaiting orders. Noctis? Yeah. Ready since the time immemorial. You know them Ravens and Hawks seems to be in the same missions area. You sure that's okay? Who cares about them? We have our own missions. Yeah, but you and the Commandants, what's that face? Sultan? Ain't you drummed up about them? You drummed up about us, Vera? Say one more word, and I'll cut your head off. Bring it back to Babylonia, and sew it on a surface robot. Alright, fine. I guess we'll just do our job as usual. Oh my. Ant venom, the pain boiling in hearts. So it's a unique view into what the other side is doing and how they see things in a way. It really does. I'm surprised that our main cast is here too in that regard, because by technicality, they should know a lot more information than what they seem to give in the main story. See, pain. For Vera, pain is what makes life life. But there's no pain to be found here. Oh my, hello, Loki. Welcome to the stream, and a very nutty greeting to you too. How you doing? Today we have a guest star. As you can see, a mysterious stranger has taken the stage. Hi Straw, hello Loki. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're doing PGR today, as you can probably see, doing the extra stories, because if we don't, I'm gonna be stuck in the main story for the rest of eternity. I've been good. How you been? I've been good too. A little tired, but besides that, undamaged. But there's been no pain to be found here. To the unintended, the quietude of this place might even hint at inner peace. Which to Vera is purgatory, is limbo. In purgatory, the past revives, echoes, replays. And so Vera lives through the pain and joy of battle. This is why Vera seeks the battlefield. Dancing in a tightrope between life and death, capering in a euphoria of adrenaline shots, flowing through her vital fluids. Here Vera finds her peace. Here Vera lives until her demise. As such, the imminent quietude drives Vera distraught, to the point where it even reminds her of the conversation with Commander Nicola before she lands in this place. The Straw basically walked herself to sleep nearby, that's correct. Cerebus reporting. Come in. Vera waltzed into Nicola's office and slammed a copy of Mission Directive in Nicola's desk. The scattered stack of papers and holotapes caused Nicola's old-world mementos to flop off the desk and tumble onto the floor. Care for a kind explanation, Commander Nicola. Cerebus, known for assaults and decap strikes in some silly recon mission in this water park thing. I have no obligations to explain why I assigned this mission to you. No, you do. If you don't tell me what you're looking for, I can't guarantee that you'll get what you want. And please, don't forget, I'm only obeying your commands because your little promise of giving me pain and suffering enough to drown it out. So I need an explanation. You'll thank me for going on this mission. Oh my. Hello, Saucy. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Time to gamble. Are you trying to get ready? You got lucky this time. Saucy. The almonds are in your favor. Run and run. They're only doing some more run. Yup. That's about right, Drifter. Basically what I did all day. I don't like bready at all. I'm going for crust. Oh my. God dang. Oh my gosh, thank you for the gifts, Zodiac. And also welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're playing PGR today, Extra Story 1 Grand Blue, because we needed to continue the main story. But thank you so much for the generosity, Zodiac. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Also, I'm also probably going to try rolling for Crust too if she becomes a very good support unit for Brady, since I really want to use Brady. Because her little attack animation involves burst of strawberries, and that's just very on brand. Need that for my collection. But thank you so much for the gifts, Zodiac. Very, very generous of you. You'll thank me for going on this mission. That's not an explanation. There is something you'd want on this mission, which is why I assigned it to you. And of all the hounds I can deploy, only you are capable of perfectly accomplishing my orders. You're trying something. Track down a person called Shom. I'll tell you when it's time to act. That's still hardly an explanation. You can expect an explanation all you want, but I'm not obligated to answer. All I can say is that you're looking for battle. You'll find it there. Very well. Guess I'll have a gander at what you've packed in your mystery box. And with that, Vera turned and left. Hala, chillin' before I hang out with a friend for dinner tonight? That sounds like a good time. Well then, thank you for checking in, Zodiac. Very, very much appreciated. And I hope you have a good dinner with your friend. Hey, yes, we finished getting the boom booms in place. Give it a call and we'll blow this place to pieces. Noctis, you suck at shutting up. I'm just doing my job here. Just shut up if you don't want to become a slab of wetware. Noctis, how are the little birdies doing? That stinky Roland messed their pace up, and along and the Kamuy fell, but now they seem to have found themselves some new helpers. Anyway, now that they've split up, one new guy went underground, the others went inside the park. Underground? You mean that? Yep, deader than dead, kinda dead zone. My eyeball's still working fine, he just strutted in there, man. So what do you say? Should I give him a sniff? Guy seems a little familiar. No, that won't be necessary. We'll regroup with the others sooner or later. Let's begin. I probably should give Vera a little more of a sadistic voice. After Vera left, Nicola silently gathered up all the things Vera slammed onto the ground, placing them back onto the table. Then he linked to Babylonia's internal channel. She agreed. No, this is also part of the plan. I don't care about what you think. This is part of the plan. I remember what we did very carefully. You can skip the parts of saying we've made the right choices. This is all to retake Earth. Is it? You know, Nicola, you are somewhat of a mad genius and I'm quite scared of you. Dead end. Cannot be caught by that guy. That guy. Not now. What does the statistic voice sounds like? It sounds like my voice yesterday when my mic is dying on me. That's what it sounds like. Statically, but mayhaps a little pleasant. Venus Splash Park Underground Construction Center. Warning, warning. Structural damage to multiple supporting columns within the park. Damage report pending. Unauthorized personnel are advised to stay in place or wait for the help of security personnel. So you know what? One more lucky roll and if it doesn't hit, I'm gonna give up. Wait. Wow, that's a lot to give up, Saucy. It's a lot to give. Aye, hey! Blah, 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 blah. Can this stupid broadcast just shut up already? I know that there's been explosions. You just got lucky, Saucy, but you know what? Mayhaps this luck means that your luck in gacha is gonna be good too. This is just your prophecy of how your future luck will be for your rose. Kamui mutters while spitting apart a beam with his great sword. He then climbs on the beam and repeats this process to climb upwards. Oh, hell. Can't even tell where's where now. Guess I'll just head up. See, can Straw do yandere voice? Good question. We will see when Vera pops up again. We'll give it a try, huh? And you can be the judge of that. A while later, can Camus get in contact? Or did Camus get in contact? Liv shakes her head wordlessly at you. He's still a signal blind spot, huh? I guess we can only wait. Not that there's much else we can do. Yeah, we've been waiting. After what felt like an eternity, Camus finally reached the top level of the pump room. A pump room, but a sight Camus sees is decidedly inhuman design. Strange growths meld and link with others in incomprehensible ways. Only the squirming red electric currents faintly visible in the abnormal Euclidean dimension hints at its history as a pump room. What could the pumps be transporting? The answer might be better left unanswered. The question might be better left unanswered. Kamui knows better than to delve into it. He was merely trying to find a miracle hatch that could lead him to the surface. Oh, there's a hatch. In the overhanging structure lies a hatch. With a hatch above ground, a corresponding one below should also exist. That must be the logic the auto building system operates on. The only issue is that the hatch is covered in excess of ashen lock marks, and even the hinges are infested with strange viral growths. The hatch remains shut. Camus slams his great blade in fury, attempting to destroy the hatch, but it budges not even a little, evidently not something easily broken at its normal outputs. But if Camus tries to increase his power outputs, his lack of mind link with the Commandants will likely... But the surface is close. Perhaps? Camus decides to try his luck and activate his communications link. See. You already know the answer to that? My, Drifter. Such confidence. Euclidean. Ah. Okay. Euclidean. Euclidean. Where is it? It's too far. It's too far. I don't want to read all that. Euclidean. Okay. I'm gonna assume that's the right pronunciation. Thank you, Drift. I hope I pronounced it correctly, or at least somewhat close to it. Say the Sid like lid, but with a C. Oh! Euclidean. No. Euclidean? I will leave it at that. Kamuta says it tries like and activates his communication. Yeah, okay, woo! Well, thank you, then, Drifter. Much appreciated. Words are hard, man. Alright, pick a path you like. This one, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by its toe. Say, what is it? I find my own way to the surface. Alright. If you say so. You hear rumbling of a mechanical movement coming from all over the theme park. The press buttons and pulled levers must have activated something in the park. Let's go then. Yeah. I'm still a little worried, but there's no getting off this ride now. The old valves and rotating mechanics hum as you head deeper into the theme park. It seems like a number of doorways and barricades have now been opened. Finally awakened from the age-long slumber, the ancient mechanisms coughed up dust and sheets and clouds. Fortunately, Liv clamps a gas mask over your face in time, though it did hurt the bridge of her nose a little bit, so be gentle, Liv. Now scanning. Air composition test completes. Liv, you can take the mask off of Commandant's. Unlike the underground, the viral density here is still in the safe range. That said, this place is really big. See, how it's said versus how you read it hardly, anyone would get it right. Alright, that. Okay. Good. See, no matter what I had imagined before, this has certainly exceeded my expectations. Indeed, I've never seen anything like this. But Babylonia isn't completely devoid of these entertainment facilities, yeah? The scale of this is on another level. You're not surprised, Sophia. I've read the brochure that Jamalaya found on the ride here. I have all the maps and structures memorized. Did you not read it, Commandant? Oh, you must have, right, Commandant? Well, Babylonia was made to recreate life on Earth for people away from it. But it was not supposed to accommodate a theme park of this size. There was just no space to waste on a large-scale facility just for entertainment. So that's why everyone was so surprised. Yep. Scanning complete. The traces in this area is quite complicated. Including Roland's, there's at least 6 traces with different traits here. Let's decide on search areas then. I'll visit the indoor amusement park once more with Ayla. I felt a bit sorry, I don't know why I read it like that. With Ayla, I felt a bit off when we passed by earlier. Then Strike Hawk and Carolina will head towards the Ferris wheel. Our weapon worked best in more spacious areas. Then Grey Raven will scout the aquariums. We shall converge later to share our findings. Copy that. Then let's move out. Alright, let's go, Grey Raven. Spread out. So I may be way late, but thank you for the sub, Zodiac. Absolutely. Thank you once again for the sub, Zodiac. I hope you're enjoying that dinner. Well, looks like my work here is done. Alright then. Just as Camus turns to leave, he feels a chill runs down his spine. Immediately, he unsheathed his greatsword to block his back. A rain of bullets bounces off his swords, creating a symphony of clangs. The bullets ricochet off the sword and hits nearby terminals, causing sparks to fly. I didn't think you would be able to block my hetero shots. Yeah, you gotta use homo shots instead. You got some fast reflexes. Oh, that gloomy fish lady's back in Kulong. Oh, it's you! What's the matter? Not our first meeting, right? But then again, even your speech pattern is different. Looks like there's some truth in what Roland said after all. Say what? Now don't worry about it, Drifter. You know, if hetero bullets don't work, you just gotta try the homo bullets, what I'm saying. Right. Mayhaps those are the bullets that would work on Camus. What did that prick say? Why do you care what he said? You should be caring about what I'm saying. Whatever, I don't care about either of you. Even when it's about Kamui? Ever wondered why Kamui got sealed away all of a sudden? That's not something we did. We only gave you your ticket to connect to Ascendant. And even if you try to separate Kamui now to buy some time for him, your main personality, Kamui, is going to be gone in 140 hours anyways. What a very specific time zone. I can smell it. Your frame is unstable. If we can put some pressure on it, it'll... Hey, stop that. Kamui's already swinging his greatsword at Lamia before she could finish her sentence. But it's blocked by a wall formed by heteromers. It's true that this frame is unstable, and I do need a new frame. This is why we can't take you out in public. That's right, this is why you can take me out to public, Drifter. I shall always be in public spaces. Can't stop me, even autocorrect is on my side. I guess yours will always do, since we're both Ascendants. Can't stop me, Drifter. The AI is on my side. In case you haven't noticed, mine is a female frame. You sure you're okay with that? If it can make you shut up, then I'll take it. Just as Miss Luna said, you really are an interesting fellow. What do you say? Would you like to join us? If you do, we'll provide you with a new frame immediately. One that's absolutely stable, of course. Not that I think you have any other choice on that matter. In your dreams. It's not like all those Ascendants and your mates, or like that Chu girl who runs Kulong. I'd rather be in control of my own life. Interesting, but naive. Oh, so naive. Camus lifts his great sword and deals a heavy blow to crack the heteromer wall. To maintain the offensive flow, Camus immediately throws his left fist and leg at Lamia to keep up the pressure. To let someone else dictate how my life goes. Not in a million years. After flipping through the air, Camus raises his sword once again to swing at Lamia. But the blade only hits air. A pity. I was starting to find you interesting, but turns out you're just as boring as the others. Goodbye. See you. Never. Maybe. Sophia and Isla are reporting back. We found someone. That's right. It's me. Nanami. What are you doing here? That's what I want to ask you. What are you guys doing here in Nanami's secret base? This is my secret base and no one else's, and now boom! It's filled with people. That's why Nanami ran off to hide, just when I finally broke the game and got to the farming infinite lives too. Did you see someone weird? Let Nanami think. Well, I didn't see any people, but I suggest that you speak now. It's so cold, it tickles. Stop, Sophia, shoving a gun at my waist. Jokester, shoving your handgun at people. Tell us what you know and we'll get Sophia to stop. Achoo. Alright, I'll talk. When Nanami was farming points in Iron Formation BX Invincible Remastered Annual 8++++ Feet DK Hyper, there was this rumbling going grrr from under the floor. But I was almost at 999999990 points, so I didn't really pay attention to... Stop it! How did he even remember such a long, tasteless game title? Oh, but after that, some weird noises shot over the roller coaster platform. But Nanami ain't no roller coaster obsessor, so I ignored it. No roller coaster obsessor, huh? So what if Nanami didn't find no roller cool, but squeals for Ferris wheels? Nothing's wrong with that. But if the Ferris wheel isn't broken, I would have been on it. Is it just me, or did the number of people here increase? I know, it's very troublesome making different voices for all of you. It's just you. We encountered another task force in the aquarium. It was Vera and her team. I didn't expect them to be here. Me neither. We still don't know what their objective is. Stick around. Cerberus? Well, I'm not sure as well. I'll go and see if Nicola knows anything. I understand your situation. For now, pursue Shom. It's highly likely that he knows what we want to know. But we didn't have time to prepare for this mission, so you'll have to make do with the resources you have on hand. As per usual, I see. Anyways, just do what you can before reinforcements arrive. Since we can confirm that there are several ascendants in this area, it may be more dangerous than you think. Be careful. Let me summarize. Grey Raven encountered Cerberus at the water coaster area, Cluster area, while Sophie and Isla picked up Nanami in the indoors amusement area. After sorting out the current situation, everyone realized that what they've done has successfully made the situation even more complicated. So Cerberus is here. That means that the commander, Nicola, is plotting something here. But the data show that this area has always been a safe zone. Better not trust the public data. Public data might be edited in order to protect top-secret data of the task force. That doesn't only apply locational data, but also construct data. They are sometimes edited to prevent tracking. No matter what's hidden here, we can't deny the fact that Cerberus is here. Also, multiple unknown traces point towards the indoor amusement area. The traces seems to lead to another exit underground, but the area beneath the ground is a dead zone. I guess we'll have to call Camus. The team tries to contact Camus again, but to no avail. His GPS signal is gone as well. It is possible that he has entered an unknown blind zone. Well, let's go then. Camus will find us. Of course. Understood. I'll keep trying to stabilize and establish a connection with him in the meantime. What was that? It's coming from where Cerberus is headed. No. There were explosions at 6 different spots underground at the same time. Vera. How do you even know it's Vera? You just tell because she explodes everywhere she goes or something? Scientific solutions. Yoo-hoo! I'll be pinning the target's possible locations on the radar. You just have to follow it. Alright, perfect then. It's so colorful here. It's like the opposite of Vera. Without fans, Kathy 999's fuel is lost. Radar should be reading fine, I think. Well, let's just follow it. Point me in the wrong direction, and you'll pay when the mission's over. Yeah, I got you. Just follow the radar. We got you, Vera. Don't even worry about it, girl. Actually, I'm worried about it, because I can't follow arrows, apparently. Alright, there you go. Isn't this a nice ride? It's you and I in a hot air balloon. Vera? Ah! Rude! Oh. Ferris wheel time. Man, Ferris wheel can be pretty flippin' scary, man. I'll tell ya. Gone on some of them before? Not even the highest in the world. But they'd be swinging. They'd be swaying in the waves. And the wind. Mostly in the wind. Ow. Rude. surprise surgery for you. Is Vera a doctor, technically, since she's a healing unit? Can't say I see the appeal of them, to be honest. No, I can understand that. I think the appeal of it is just that the privacy it gives. And also you get to see places up high, which a lot of people enjoys, I suppose. Explosions. All members be on alert. Or scan for the source. Apparently Lee thinks it's Vera, so we got that down already. I've located where the detonation signal came from. We can make it in time if we surround them now. Well, let's do this. With the residual heat from the faraway explosion still palpable in the air, Vera stands in the front of the entrance to the aquarium corridor. We cool at being this upfront about it? Them gray ravens might take this the wrong way, yeah? You make it sound like a bad thing. I'll get more toys this way, right? Successfully blocking 2 possible routes, target should be contained for 30 minutes. That's more than enough. Let's begin. Oh, wait. Situation updates. The birds are flying faster than we thought they could. The footsteps of you and your comrades announce your arrival. You and the others surround Vera from 2 ends. You. Why are you here? Oh. What does that have to do with you? If you're here, then that means Commander Nicola is... Yeah, what's of it? What's it got to do with you, then, Chrono the Zetter? Don't get me wrong. There are times when I envy you. At least your little birdcage seems to be giving you inner peace. Hey, Vera, I knew it. You caught their attention on purpose. Stop being a muckhead and get me out of here. A grenade explodes by Lee's feet, sending up lights and smoke. See, yeah, once you learn about Vera more via her interlude, all of her characters shall be explained. Nice, nice. See, I ain't reminding y'all the public channel next time, yeah? And it won't be those smokers next time around. After you finally get rid of the smoke, Vera's already nowhere to be found. I feel like you make it sound like Vera's gonna be a very, very well-developed character. It's flippin' fantastic. My favorite kind of story. The nearby corrupted seem to be drawn by the explosion and lights, and slowly surround you. The same as before, just make a mess and never cleans up. That's okay, that's why we're here with the cleanup crew. The Grey Ravens cleanup crew. 20 minutes later. Oh, you're feeling kind of different, girl. Is it just me, or are you being extra annoying today? I mean, you ain't thinking about they might be a chance for you to change or something. 21. Wring his neck. Alright. On second thoughts, don't wring it off entirely. The guy's still useful. Just do it a little bit. So he's paralyzed. Waste him. Right? And I was just kidding, ma'am. You devil, don't come any closer. Alright, enough of this nonsense. Blow up the scheduled sites and move over to the next target location. Alright. Blast sites 2 to 16. A full course of dynamite. Coming right up. Yeah, once you... Interlude? Is that all through interlude? I don't think I've ever done much interlude stories, though. Actually, you know what? We have serum to retrieve. Let's take the serums from here. Yoink. That way we won't have to use our permanent serums. Okay, continue the story. Now we're only halfway there! Good thing I'm leaving a whole, session for this. Is a long-ass story. Here. You here? Can you hear me? Who are we hearing? I guess it was worth... You really need to put the title, put their name game. I can't properly decipher who is who without those. I guess it was they're trying to get near the surface. These are mostly shorter. Okay, that's good then. I'm now in. I don't even know where I am. I think I have a hatch to the surface here before me, but it ain't budging from my end. I have an idea. I just pulled a building standard reference to the Venus Splash Park from the Ferris wheel terminal. I've roughly figured out the design system. According to the reference, the hatches in this area are all installed in the ground end of the rotating mechanism. They have pyrotechnic fasteners for emergency activation. So what do? We set everything on fire, clearly. This kind of run-of-the-mill control system should a cakewalk for you to crack, yeah. As long as there's a signal. Alright then, access the network through the signature code I just sent you, and hack into the control system. Done. Wow, that's pretty quick. Good job, Lee. Okay, now we just need to input the manual overload command here. You hear the alarm bell ring in the park, followed by a dull explosion. The hatch should be blown open. What's left is to hope that we blew open the right one. I made it out. A guest! A guest! Please follow me, dear guest. Oh, don't mind if I do, little one. We're like in a museum of some sort. Oh my. Ah, baddie! Baddie! I know. Don't be blowing people without our consents now, kids. We can consider pretty rude, not gonna lie. What are we doing? Oh, we're going out. Okay. The coordinates they sent back suggest they're headed for the Ferris wheel. Using that thing over there would be the quickest. And smash! Rip and tear until it's done. Let's go. I can only hope that you rip and tear a little quicker there, Camus. As powerful as your attacks are, they could do with a little more finesse. Alrighty. Perfecto. You do look quite good though, I'm not gonna lie. It's a great frame. Use assault and that speed. Yeah, but I'm one of those players that want to save it for a hard battle, but I guess I should just use it. I highly doubt there's gonna be any hard battles coming up. Now let me go through. Let's go. Oh my god, the sun is so shiny. Signs of fighting everywhere. Gotta hurry and meet up with them. God damn, I never noticed that before. They gave his chest some volume. Got a nice close-up there with the end screen. You and the others are waiting anxiously while a familiar dark figure finally appears in front of you. You guys sure are flashy. Same to you. You're literally flashing out with your tatas. We didn't blow the place up. I also met that gloomy fish lady underground. Whatever, Outtake. Let's just end this ASAP. Yep, I agree. AceNet signals detected. Several of them. Where are the coordinates? They're coming from the other side of the hidden passage in the main plaza. Commandants, look like we have no time to lose. Yep, let's go. No time like the presents, and the presents is the kick-ass and chew gum. Out of gum. The Ferris wheel's on. Just as everyone is about to investigate the aftermath of the explosions in snow, the Ferris wheel suddenly lights up. What is going on? Could this be the doing of the Ascendants? The Ascendants aren't exactly the kind to help us through, though, are they? Then, could it be? It's Vera, right? It's a mystery as to why Vera activated the Ferris wheel, but with it now being active, you and the others can reach another area of the theme park. I wonder what's going on underground. Kamui... Oh my god, excuse me. Kamui will be fine. That'll okay. He'll manage. I don't have a reason for this, but dude looks pretty tough. You mean that Kamui you've always been talking about? Yeah, he does seem like fun. Fun? I mean, yeah, kind of fun. He's fun to tease, that's for sure. He's the kind of guy that would get so pissed off because you keep bothering him, but never actually hurt you. Ugh, damn it all to hell. Guess I'll just have to find a way out, up and out of this place. Okay. Fantastic. Now press those little glowy fingers of yours. Huzzah. Oops. Ah, missed it. Wait, no, this one? This one? Okay, wrong. What was that? Oh, was it your sword? Do you actually drop your sword in the field when you go out? It's pretty nice detail if that's the case. What is this? No idea what this thing's for, but I sure hope we can stop this freaking alarm. Activating power supply, facilities in sequence. Guess I'll have to keep on moving. Love his alt mode, it is fantastic. I can't believe I never built him. Maybe I really need to start investing on more of the Mel units, actually. Basically put all my materials on Alpha and Alpha only. See, meanwhile, on the other end of explosions. Well, time to look for a way out now. Warning, warning. Structural damage to multiple supporting columns within the park. All personnel are kindly obliged to stay under secure cover, or they might be ineligible for insurance coverage due to injuries or death stemming from failure to follow safety procedures. Scheiße, says Kamui. Kamu. As the following chain of explosions before, even more explosions reverberates throughout the entire park, accompanied by sounds of structural collapse. What's going on? The explosions from these hyenas are causing the whole place to break down. What's the situation? Direct access is blocked. The only way left is the hidden passage in the Ferris wheel area. But Camus is still... We can only wait. Yeah. Come on, Camus, get yourself out of there. It's gonna be a flippin' cave-in. And you're gonna be in the cave it's in. Sorry, that was a bad joke. Hello there, friend. Oh, forget it, friend. What nonsense it is. By now, you should have already realized that this is just a mad lance raving about imaginary friend. Have you ever wondered what it would be like on the day you die? I might die at any time. I'm close enough to that place, so there's no need for me to hide anymore. Strangely, I don't feel any resentment about it. When those people were after me, I ran like a rat probed by some hot metal rod. When Roland burned a research facility to the ground, I was cowering like a child. When I learned that it was the Godfather who betrayed me, though I felt nothing. Maybe it's true what their leader, the little girl, said, that humans are weak, vile, unworthy of trust. That must be the case. I finally feel like things are about to come to an end. But I must apologize, my friend. This story of mine, it's not some thrilling tale. Only now do I realize that I'm nothing but a coward that even to kill a man, I need someone to place that knife in my hand. Hello, friend. I guess this is goodbye. I've never made proper farewells before, so allow me, my imaginary friend, allow me a proper farewell. Meanwhile, in the main plaza on the other side of the hidden passage. So, how was your last supper? Ah, I must have forgotten. You're no longer human. You don't require food. Have you bid your farewells to family and friends? Oh, I jest. You have no family or friends. He who has nothing. Did you at least have a good last night's sleep? Luna shakes her head in face of Shum's silence. Oh my. So your uniforms are very easy to build. Also, the more you build up their skills, the faster you can use the instant finisher and guide battles for the big scores. Oh, is that what they're for? Huh. I've seen those instant finishers before, but I've never really known how to activate them properly. But good to know that that's where they come from. Okay. I'll keep that in mind also. Thank you for that, Drifter. It's good advice. I was wondering how you guys are getting those big-ass scores in, like, guild raids. I can hardly keep up with my most powerful units. Pitiful child. Even the last day of your life is in such misery. You're not after what I know, are you? You went into all this trouble looking for me, not because you're trying to know something. You knew from the beginning you only wanted my death. Yes, I don't care at all. Not a sliver. Why? Why indeed? Perhaps it's because of your impotence that merciful agents protected you by making you an ascendant, but instead you squandered your hard-earned rebirth, marching into territories not yours to tread. I hope your death will make others agents realize that humans are not worth saving. Miss, the info backup you scattered in various parts of the theme park have been found and destroyed. The execution can begin at any time. Just that. That's what you people want, to take the Ascension Network all for your own? How dare you, mere mortal, guessing the will of Miss Luna? Wow, look at that. When Gabriel was still loyal to Luna. Thank you, Gabriel. Looking at the time, our guests should be arriving soon. Indeed, they are close. So, any last words? Just what are you waiting for? Oh, what am I waiting for indeed? Don't worry, it's not what you're waiting for, that's for certain. Lamia? An X-shaped shadow squirms quickly near the Luna. Space distorts and a figure materializes out of thin air. Miss Luna, I'm here. Did you do everything I told you to do? Yes, everything. Good girl. In appreciation, or perhaps out of mere amusements, Luna stretches out a hand and gently pats Lamia's face. Miss Luna. Good work. You did well. Step back and wait for everything to end. You step into the plaza only to see the remains of a certain construct scattered all over the plaza. A massive figure with his back facing you. It's admiring a huge bionic statue in front. As if sensing your arrival, the figure turns towards you. I've been waiting for you. I would have preferred if you weren't. Shortly before the Grey Raven arrived. It is time. As you wish. Our guest from Babylonia seems to be late. Is this part of your plan too, miss? Yes. This is our own problem. We'll deal with it ourselves. With that, the massive cartoonish statue behind them suddenly begins to transform. Spear? You ran here last for the statue. Ah, no, this is a mere hollow projection. You are here for the real shark spear underneath it. Shark spear? The defense robot made in the image of an animation from your childhood. Oh, gods. That's terrifying. Are you sure this is from someone's childhood? And not nightmare? How did you know? Did you not say so yourself? I know what you know. I know what you want, no? I hope this makes you feel better on your own way to hell. A shadow flies out of the hollow projection and prances slowly to Shom. No, spear. The shadow crunches on Shom's torso as if trying to break him in two. Almost instantly, the shadow pulls Shom into the hollow projection and returns. A rumbling of mechanical screeches ring out from within, crushing, fracturing, masticating at something. Masticating at something. No screams, no cries, only chewing. Fluids and gears fall near the statue's feet. Yuck. Oh my. Various here to cleanse our eyes. After that imagery. It's a fun word, it certainly is an interesting one. I've been waiting for you. I apologize for hindering you from achieving your purpose. Miss Luna wishes for this, so please understand. We're not the same as we were in Kulong. You might not be able to stop us this time. Is that so? Regrettably, I am not the same as well. Are you sure about that? Like Roland, Gabriel's word echoes and distorts in everyone's communication channel. Only Gabriel's words are more potent than Roland's, and the whispers, accompanied by the howls, echoes in everyone's mind. Unable to bear the noise of info flooding out of the channel, everyone can do nothing but stabilize themselves. Gabriel moves. Kama recovers due to his previous experience, and reacts to Gabriel, but it was already too late. Gabriel captures you. Ah, ner. What's folly? Humankind is forever bringing about its own destruction. Even if you eradicate the punishing virus in the foreseeable future, these constructs, your shield bearers, will still be discarded like pairs of worn-out shoes. This is Miss Luna's will, so please understand. Humans are the epiphany of absurdity. You do not even realize that the punishing virus really is. Wait, epitome? You begin to suffocate. Everything begins turning black and white. Of course, I bear no innate hatred for humans themselves. You are pitiful beings to be eliminated by the punishing virus sooner or later. When the dust settles, only those under the protection of the Ascension Network will survive. Darkness begins to eat away your fields of vision, and even Gabriel's words, spoken right before you, begins to sound distant. Are we sure it's that our vision that's failing and not his, flippin' stank clouds over there wafting into our face or something? This is your end. You look pretty miserable. Do it like we planned. 4 grenades explodes above Gabriel's head. Pathetic. Wasn't targeting you, dumbass. A flash cuts past you, bringing lights into your world. Even the echoes in your ears dissipates. Can you get yourself up? You try to respond by standing up, but your arms and legs are unresponsive. As if they were stripped of their bones. Humans, so fragile. The shadow in front of you leans down and flips you over. You might not feel any pain just yet, but a word of warning. Get ready. You will now. The shadow pulls out a rod-like object and stabs you hard in the chest. Oh my. A rod-like object stabbing us. Vera! Enough noise. Hurry up and get your medics here to clean up the mess. I jabbed the Commandant with a shot of standard adrenaline. El Sultan would have been dead in 10 minutes. Your medics have CPR devices, yeah? You go get the Commandant's breathing. Hello? I don't have human-use CPR devices on me, I'm not kidding. Coming. Why did you help us? Why did I help the Commandants? That was just a side dish. This one here is our main course. Oh my. Vera pulls her blade and points at a Gabriel who has already recovered from the shockwave of a grenade. Sorry, big guy. I know it's your boss's lady's orders, but I've got a job to do as well. Boy, Owen, that's sending you to hell. Fool. Alright then. I guess you're okay with me doing my job. With just a warning. Just a warning. But try making a move on another one around here, and I'll cut your head off from behind. Oh, and don't you need to thank me. I'm a good executor. Wordlessly, Gabriel moves along with Vera, and the two slowly edge into battle. Good. Thank you for your cooperation. Happy killing. My, Vera. Oh, we're going to final form right at the beginning, huh? I will kill you, cut you up, toss you into the sea piece by piece. We shall see. Oh, that's chain. Excuse me, Vera, you need to move when I make you move, my friend. Otherwise, I can't attack you. Let's face it, you're no match for me. Oh, yeah? Vera dodges Gabriel's aerial charge and slashes at Gabriel's calf with her blade as he zims. Oh my god. Words. Let me restart. Vera dodges Gabriel's aerial charge and slashes at Gabriel's calf with her blade as he zips past her. The center ring locks you into place. Oh, is that what happened? That makes some sense. Okay. I see why I can't dodge now. Thank you for clarifying that, Drifter. But Gabriel makes a turn in the air in time, dodging Vera's attack, and puts distance between them. Power, reaction speed, ductility. Subpar. Huh. Thanks for the bad review. Noctis. Come on. A barrage of green air grenades and armor-piercing rounds shower Gabriel continuously, forcing him to retreat before he can attack Vera. So she couldn't move out even if she wanted to. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Well, I'm sorry, Vera. I didn't mean to falsely accuse you of not moving then. Pathetic. 21. Got it. Another explosion follows, and the building above Gabriel's head collapses, interrupting Gabriel's heavy blows. And this is why big fellas like you are all muscles and nothing else. And my work here is done. You do not seek my death. Of course, wringing off your stupid face would take a war scale of Kulong. That's not what I can do with my authority. I'm just after the Ascension Network on you. Right and done. Asimov Tracker is really something, eh? We know the full network model from our Grabby here. As if to provoke Gabriel, Vera deliberately turns on the speaker of a communication device so that Gabriel can hear the excited Noctis. Alright, this is why when you see him make a ring out of it move it out of it as soon as possible. You didn't notice you had to fight Gabriel yet. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Drifter. I'll keep that in mind for future fights, although I'll probably immediately forget. But good to know at this very moment. So to provoke Gabriel, Vera returns on his speaker to provoke him. Don't think we didn't catch what that Sherm's been hiding. But it's no difference taking it from you. Vera arches her body and leaps up into place. Grenades and a flashbang fire by Noctis, and number 21 explode right under her feet. Ta-ta, fool. You're not getting away. Gabriel's wings on his back emanates a strange glow, and he takes off into the air. This cannot be used for long, but I still enough to catch a mere fly. Going after the Vera jumping between buildings, Gabriel soars into the sky. Enemy makes a ring equals run. Good logic, Drifter. Good logic. That's true. I imagine that is applicable for just about any enemies in this game. Who? Where? When? Why is everything dark? Is this what death feels like? Commandants. CPR second cycle. 2, 1, shock. Silica, think of something. Everyone's voice flutters around your ear, close at times, far at times. In the middle of your trance, you seem to hear a faint, "Hello there, friend." Like I said, hello there, friend. This should be the last message. What is before me is death. After this, there likely won't be someone with the leisure to leave an infinite message loop on the public channels. I am a coward, a scoundrel, which is why I knew from the beginning that I might not walk to the end of my path. I am a coward, a scoundrel, even so, I'm leaving a final message. 3 voice recordings, to loop infinitely and play on all channels. To avoid the ascendance, I have limited the power of the signal transmission to a small range. It is also masked. Sorry if you took it for the raving of the madman. With the future of Ascension Network collapsed before my eyes, I knew that I had no choice but to tell others what I knew. Flippin' spam caller before radio? What in the world? What, this guy? I imagine his effects is probably quite similar to spam callers. See, but one boss who makes ring when it's close to them, then run far as the other way around. I forgot I haven't had to fight them in a long time. Oh boy. That sounds like it's going to be quite confusing, but thank you, Drifter. I will keep an eye out for rings around bosses. Spams for radios. Interesting. Where it is. Shark Spear. Let's see, made Ico add TTS and I broke it. Oh no! How did that happen, Drifter? What happened? Shark Spear, the last resort, is probably no longer under my control anymore. I'll likely be devoured by it and turned into mulch to make head roamers. But it's okay. My knowledge is hidden in the 6th section of my spine. It's not something that can be destroyed by its teeth. I will die here, so I'll leave everything to you. I'm not a good person, but may humanity find this amber that I leave. My friend. CPR, 10th cycle, 2, 1 shock. Warm, tactile touch, pain from electric shock, and pain from a wound caused by the adrenaline injection in your chest. Air rushes into your lungs, colors returning to your vision. Commandants! Commandants! Yes, we're here, with severe brain damage. The heartbeat is back. Commandants, can you see me? Can you move? You're squishing my hand. Everyone helps you up, and what meets your eyes is Vera fighting with Gabriel afar. Carolina, Camu, and the others are trying to stop the corruptor from closing in. And in the middle of the plaza is a huge childlike statue of a cartoonish shark. He spoke about how much it could read, so I wrote a long message. 800 letters is the limits, but TTS didn't like that. Oh my. My, Drifter. Well, you know what, unfortunately, Matt here, our TTS, doesn't even want to speak simple messages. So, 500 letters is definitely a no-no for them. Although you're, of course, feel free to try it. I won't stop you from that. Shark Spear, the last resort, is probably no longer under my control anymore. It will likely be devoured by it and turned into mulch to make heteromers. But it's okay. My knowledge is hidden in the 6th section of my spine. It's not something that can be destroyed by its teeth. Everyone prepare for battle. I will continue to command. Commandant, you're in a dangerous physical condition right now. I know. But I must. You only need to say it, Commandant, and I will make it happen. I pulled a surveillance record from the main plaza. A dark figure swallowed Shome and retreated into bionic statue projection. Commandant, I admire and respect your desire to command, but do know that I will keep monitoring your physical condition. Thanks. I appreciate it. If we're going to fight, we'll have to flesh it out first. No problem. We'll bash it till it can't stand anymore. Go back into the statue. Oh my, it's got lyrics this time. Oh my. Looks like we're fighting the shark version of Marilyn Monroe. Hello? Oh, hey, no. Rude. Oh my god. Ow. Why? Yeah, flipping continuous attacks. Is it over? Oh, that was a lot faster than I thought. Watch out, it's high viral reaction surgery in the shark. I was expecting like the flippin' guild level. Oh. Or maybe I should be expecting after all. Oh, goodness. Ow. Okay. Haha. Gave me some range. My gosh. Alright, go! Go, Liv, go! Go! You carried us in the story and you carry us in game too. Oh! so rude! God. Okay. Let's play. Let's not play. It's hard to try on a Candy Crush while concentrating on you on the field too. Well, hello, Frank. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I am doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Lord. How is yourself? No, it worked. I guess Matt decided to work today then. Is he just beating up an innocent shark? I don't know if this is what you would call an innocent shark. If this is innocence, it's quite the, what in the world would guilty look like? How do you feel? I'm feeling good. I'm definitely gonna need a nice long sleep after today, though. Use as a test, and it's working. But his voice does sound a little strange, doesn't it? I swear it didn't change, though. Matt is still our AI speaker for the TTS. Text-to-speech. Text-to-speech, I believe. Yes, is what it stands for. Let's play. The shark spear crumbles, letting off distorted noises, and it collapses in front of you. Is it over? Commandant, please sit and rest now. I'll call Babylonia. With lift supports, you slowly lie on the ground. The sky at the theme park fills your vision. The faint traces of the moon and the star in daylight bespeckled the clear blue of the summer skies. Is everything over? Perhaps. What did he call this again? A holiday? President Hazen needed to get their overtime pay ready. Doubled. And a detailed report about Luna and Sean would have been written too. Best get the engineering force in just to blow the place up and rebuild it as well. As for what's in Sean's spine, well, let's forget about that. As long as it's in the reports, Asimov will sort it out. With things finally at an end, a wave of fatigue washes over, eyelids drooping. Finally. This vacation that is more exhausting than an actual work. Oops. Commandant, what's wrong? Commandant seems to have slept. You guys take care of Commandant for a while. I'll call for reinforcements. Meanwhile, in the high place that overlooks the plaza. In elegance, but our goal has been achieved. Our goodbyes will now have to wait until another day. Luna leaps high into the air and twists and dissipates, melting into the sky. Can she do that? Teleportation powers. Guess I shouldn't question it too much. There's extras of the extras. Rose stem. It might have thorns, but it may also be secretly want you to hold it. It all still feels so surreal. Is it because of that intense series of events? Now that everything is finally over, you instead feel like being in a dream. A few days after that, Babylonia sends the support force and engineering force to Venus Splash Park vicinity. And in the end, they found no ascendant traces within a 300-kilometer radius. They must have gotten what they came for, said President Hazen. But what did the death of Shom and all the events surrounding the Venus Splash Park accomplish? Perhaps only time will tell. President Hazen, like his usual self, laughs it off, saying that he can do the worrying, and as for you all, those who went through this horror show, get some rest and wait for orders. Well, Lucy and Lee are carrying I-beams around, things a human obviously cannot help with. They must be helping out in the engineering force. Ayla is arguing with Carolina over something. Camus, who lost track of Roland's whereabouts, just has been silent. He did not leave, but perhaps a word or two asking if he wants to be here would be nice. As for the rest, they probably went to play. Guess I'll go entertain myself. Well, not like they need help. Oh, someone's on the Ferris wheel. Vera? What are you doing here? Why can't I be here? It's not like you own this place. What are you getting at? Thanks. Thanks for helping us. Spare the thanks. I just happen to have an adrenaline shot left. And people I save, they rarely live long. Even so. Hearing this, Vera raises her eyebrows as if offended. Guess you really aren't afraid of death. You almost became Commandant Mintz from that Gabriel, and now you involved yourself with death again. Well, I'm not. And what are you here for? Just to say thanks? Oh my. Yep. Commandant's coming by just to express gratitude. So this is where his swimsuit unit came from. I see, I see. So just return a you're welcome, Vera. Carrying a bowl of icy-looking snacks, Lee inserts himself between you and Vera. Here, the NGs made this after they fixed up the vending machine over there. This thing called Venus Splash Park Special Classic Summer Shaved Ice or something. You what? And what's with that getup? You came all this way here to give me this? Ridiculous. It looks like that beastly Lee from before is now all domesticated. No, I'm just being extra cautious around you. Should have tried applying and transferring your precious Commandant over to Cerberus. That's not going to happen. We'll see. Vera continues on, ignoring your puzzled expression. So, Kurono, kiddo, what exactly are you here for? If it's just to protect your commandants, you could have him back now. Lee stays silent for a while, then he shoves the shaved ice into Vera's hand. Like Commandant said, I came here to express my thanks. Regardless of what you're actually doing here, you did save Commandant's life. Not having expected such a situation, Vera pauses for a tiny flicker of time. What's the point of constructs eating something that's just taste and no substance? Since this is human food, shouldn't you be giving it to the commandants? If we gave our dear injured personnel this, Liv would burn me at the stake. You can try if you want to die. I still want to live a little longer. A slight frown shows upon Vera's face, but almost instantly, her usual smirk returns. Fine. You say thanks, and I accept. Thank you. You've really changed, Lee. Alright. Hurry up and get lost now. You're disturbing my peace and quiet. You need lessons on lying. You've never been the peace and quiet type. Guess I've changed too. You turn to leave, but Vera speaks once more. The others at Cerberus will be off on another mission, and I'll be free agents for a while, Nicola's orders. Before Cerberus finally got a commandant, the higher-ups will likely be having headaches about where to settle us jinxes. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I wonder which squad I should go plague next. Oh, I wonder. Oh boy. What is this? That's right, the necessary black sheep. That's why we haven't forgotten about you. Commandants, do you have a moment? Yep. It's moments all I have now. Regarding both of the two separated consciousness, through minutes, they both display stability decrease over time. Whether it's because of the effect of the tenobrium or something. This kind of continuous decline is not a situation we'd like to see. The only situation we have right now is to send Kamui back to Kamui's frame occasionally while keeping a close eye on him. We believe this will restabilize both consciousness. Can't help it then. As for Kamui, what's the matter with him? Commandant! Kamui's large head pops up in front of Asimov and fills the entire screen. Commandant, what happened on the surface? I was here when I woke up. Where's my captain? And Camus too. I can't speak to him. Where is the guy? This incessant chatter and seemingly brainless barrage of questions vary Kamui. As you can see, he is the same as before. To be honest, I was also surprised at the results of the surgery. Tenebrium might have helped him recover, if not, well, there he is now. Then, because he kept nagging the others to get him back in the park, we all decided he should shove in the next transport plane and send over. Any problems that arise, we'll deal with him as they come. Right after hanging up, Nanami and Sophia catch you. Commandants, look at this! Putting aside where the two found his outfits, how did he manage to get Camus to wear it? It must have been the battle of the centuries. What is going on here? Nanami is saying that. Shh! Then, as if realized something, Kamui turns and leaves. He looks angry. Then bye. We'll be going. Have fun playing, Commandant. You might have just been overwhelmed by the stream of events, but you find Camus' expression a little off. Why, what happened? Am I missing something here? And with this, the memory transfer process is over. You should be waking up now. What's going on here? Don't panic, it's just an electromagnetic restraint. I'm talking to you through the airdrop cabin's private channel. You people can stop being so wary of me. I'm not about to make enemies of you. Same here. If you don't believe me, just let me out of the surface and I'll find a way to live on my own. We've indeed considered such an option, but this isn't something that we wish to do. Instead, our recommendation is that you temporarily join Grey Raven and work together with the Commandants. No freedom if I don't work with Babylonia, huh? No, you're not working with Babylonia. Please learn the difference. You're working with the Commandants. He's awake. You didn't give him to talk. I'm just a technician, not my field. In the hologram in front of Camus, Asimov packs up the scattered equipment and data, then leaves the lab. President Hazen, big fish, eh? Of course, you need a big fish for recruiting someone with a big bite, right? Cut the bootlicking. No, this is the reality we're dealing with now. You're the last piece of the puzzle in my plan. Now, Babylonia's counterattack can finally take shape. But if you're not willing, I can't force you. I'll unchain you and you can walk out. But if you choose to leave, you will no longer be authorized to know about Grey Raven and Kamui. You will have nothing to do with them for the rest of your life. Well, I'm sure you can find a means to keep your mind in order to survive, even with just yourself. Explain your proposition clearly. You hide something, I'll rip your head off. Naturally, let's begin. Commandants. You're still so full of energy, Kamui, for a man being one step away from death. Of course I am. I'm the energy man. Have you seen Camus? Camus? Oh, right. Where is that guy? Camus' gone missing. Commandants, Camus is missing. That's why I'm asking you. Ah, shucks. If he hates this kind of atmosphere, he'll likely find some place to hide. Do you know where he is? Well, I'm not sure either. But with Camus, maybe... Probably not that far away, taking it on corrupted because he's mad or something. Maybe. Another swing of his weapon lines. Only corpses and silence remain on the beach. Phew. Finally, feeling better now. Camus casually tosses aside his weapon, and an unfortunate corrupted. He plants himself smoothly on the beach. Come out. I see you. Yes, sir. I'll be leaving this place next and joining the Ascendants. After all, the techie said I'm more of an ascendant and corrupted than a construct. Alright. But why? What's why? I'm part of them now, aren't I? Why? Are you a why robot? But you're still here. You're just like what Kamui said, an interesting weirdo. Kamui shows a rare thoughtful expression. Well, I guess I can afford staying here a little longer. I don't like the crowd, but I'm a little interested in the ice cream thing that Kamui mentioned. Camus, lured in by ice cream. Your life story after a series of dreadful events, your summer finally begins. Some time passes after that, and when everything is finally returning to normal. Ice cream, anyone? Ice cream made with spare electrolytes fluid in the ice cream machine? Yay, give me one. Vanilla salt soda flavor. 2,500 BCs, please. What? That's so expensive! How about memory chips with the highest score saved data in the game room instead? Okay, let's see. Nanami has saved data for Iron Formation BX Space Jack Danger Zone 2055 and Bitter Villa. How many ice cream can Nanami get? 1. Heartless, unscrupulous, exploiter. You're not human. What color is your blood? Lump sum payments only. Fine, I'll have 1. Commandants, oh my, Lucia. Dressed up in your casual outfits once more. This was back when the frame were known as Transcendence and Ascendance. Gotcha. That makes sense. I was about to say, is Kaimu about to join the flippant enemies and just telling us straight to our face or something? Alright, good to know, Drifter. Thank you for mentioning that. Commandants. Lucia? Here, a synthetic orange soda. Don't tell Liv that I gave this to you. She's now... Lucia, Commandant is still recovering. No drinking, oh my. You look very different, Liv. I don't think I've ever seen you in this frame before. Before she even finished with the sentence, Liv snatches the ice-cold soda in your hand and places it with a glass of warm milk. I said no irritations diets for 2 weeks. Liv is wearing an unforeseen solemn expression. You can only surrender. It's a miracle that you didn't develop any complications from being suffocated for so long. I know, right? Are we sure I don't have brain damage? We can't let anything happen to Commandants before we return to Babylonia for a full check. So does this mean that Commandant can't play with us? And just when Commandant got extended a vacation because of the injuries. Lucia, that's because it might be dangerous to fly in Commandant's condition. That's why President Hazen extended a vacation time for recovery. And Silica, for some reason, sent over a whole set of things labeled Summer Paradise Experience Pack via transport craft, filled with inflatable ducks, a variety of swimming rings, and even undersea warfare frames for everyone's casual clothes. Silica just updated the Venus Splash Park rebuilding plans on the database. She said this place will be turned into a base for both defense and research after rebuilding. Lee, who has joined the 3 of you at some point in time, hands you a box of porridge-like thing. Here, a synthetic porridge, jujube flavored. I used the food stall over there to make it following the recipe. Jujube flavored. Oh my. I believe those are red dates, something like that. Red date flavored porridge. Most of the theme park facilities have been repaired. According to Asimov, we can run a power test today. You've all changed in the beats of clothes, huh? But the underground is still closed off for now. The tentative measures are taken to disconnect the pump room from the ground through explosions to stop the spread of the corrupted. Follow-up troops will have to go deep inside the dead zone here and clear the remaining corrupted. Hopefully not Grey Raven. And where are the others? They're all playing. They're saying that they have to fully enjoy the legendary theme park before the transport craft arrive. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah, that's nice. Here to tell you something. We're about to run a power test to make sure it all works. Everything's gonna be powered up at the same time. I wish Lucia snapped my neck. You know what, Saucy, with the way the future is going, I too wish to be in the sweet embrace of Lucia. Attention all units, get ready for a full power test. In 3, 2, no, whatever, go! All of the theme park comes to life, lighting up like magic, and we don't get to see it. And then, gorgeous neon bouquets bloom above your heads. Just ignore that. Accidentally popped a final protocopy for a park closed off way back then. It's called Firework Parade or whatever that is. Booms, bangs, explosions, neon blooms of various shapes and colors fly before your eyes. So pretty. I can't believe they're using gunpowder for this kind of non-practical display. Nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, that's its original purpose anyways before they got turned into guns. If there comes a day where gunpowder is only used for those non-practical purposes, that day will never come, combatants. For some reason, the vision of that day fills you both with hope and fear. After a 9 eternity and countless sacrifices, counterattack is finally on the horizon for Babylonia. Until the final victory, everyone in Babylonia will gladly burn themselves up to end this war. It is the case for this generation. It is the case for the generations to come. Only when the punching virus ceases being a threat to humanity will the sacrifices end. As for what comes in the day after, no one, not even the president, nor the instructors, have spoken on the matter. Definitely look pretty good. Oh my. I'll certainly try, Nanami. Sorry, not Nanami. Carolina. And Nanami too, I guess. Man. Quite interesting. We never quite found out what the Ascendants were after, but got hints of it. And I guess we did kind of understood what it was all about, Cindy. Oh my lord, there's a hidden story for the... I ain't playing that. I want to save that for next time. I'm too tired for this. Girl, you can't do this to me. There's a hidden story for the extra story for the side quests that I have to complete before I can continue the main story. Oh, you guys were not kidding. You guys weren't kidding. This is layered. So many layers of story. 3 hours, only 70% completes. But we're gonna call that quits for now. Because, oh my god, I need to go to work tomorrow. But I'll see you guys actually tomorrow as well. Because, April Fool's. April Fool's special for Nikkei, so I hope you guys will be there. Wow, Quitter, listen man, I need to talk for my sessions with the kiddos tomorrow. If I can't talk, we're gonna be in serious trouble for my job. But yes, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for staying for so long. Thank you for hanging out with me and spending your time with me, going through this interesting and lovely story. A nice slow beach party with the characters before the next big dramatic story in PGR. But yes, rest up and be here, or be squared, for our April Fool's special tomorrow, a Nikkei. I'm very excited, by the way, for that one, because I've been waiting to get my hands on those stories. So, wait, is this a stream not reported? Yes, it's a stream. It ain't pre-recorded. Making progress, Straw. Thank you, Drifter. But yes, until then, sweet dreams, okay? Don't stay up too late. It applies to all of you. Sleep at a reasonable hour. Until then, bye-bye, and sweet dreams.